So Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is out, meaning the Kombat Pack 2 is out. Also meaning that Mileena, Rain, and Rambo are now out for everybody. I had the great opportunity to play these characters early on Monday's stream. If you guys were there, you guys would know that I just found out on that stream that I was able to play those characters early. And if you haven't followed my stream, go ahead and do so. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Chances are, if you're watching this when this video was uploaded, then I am streaming now. I'm doing a special Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate stream. But if not, you can catch my streams on those other days. Anyways, although Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate does not include another story mode expansion like Aftermath did with the Aftermath story expansion, it did give us, with the characters that it came with, some new story and lore for us to learn. And that's what I'm going to be going over in this video. I'm going to be going over every new single bit of lore that we got from Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate or from the Kombat Pack 2. Now, of course, because this isn't a new story mode we're talking about, I think you guys can probably expect these new story revelations to not be so big. But remember, there's still story revelations. There's still new information. It's still new story. However, you never know. Some people may find the things that I talk about in this video big to them. So the first thing that I want to talk about actually involves my favorite character, Skarlet. In an intro dialogue between Rain and Skarlet, Rain reveals to Skarlet that she is an Edenian. Check out the intro dialogue.
Forsake Shao Kahn and follow me.
And why should I serve you, Rain?
Because the blood in your veins is Edenian.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to be saying stuff like, oh my god, this is another retcon. Here they are ruining Skarlet's story or something like that. When in actuality, it's not a retcon at all. It actually is just new added information. I actually tweeted about this saying, hey, look, Skarlet is made up of the blood of dead warriors from numerous battlefields that Shao Kahn exterminated. Don't you think some Edenian blood is in there? This information was given to us from her Mortal Kombat 9 bio. And a lot of the common responses to that was, well, that was her MK9 story. In Mortal Kombat 11, she was now an orphan given these blood powers. Okay, maybe you're right on there. I don't really fully agree, but let me just give that to you. It's still not a retcon to her Mortal Kombat 11 self. There's nothing in her bio, there's nothing about her that says that she cannot be an Edenian. Now, some of you may bring up that there's an intro dialogue between Skarlet and Jade, where Skarlet basically says that she's not an Edenian.
You never could accept me.
Your lust for power sickens me.
Or perhaps it's that I'm not Edenian.
Now that we have that, let's remember that Skarlet is an orphan and was starving on the streets her entire life, meaning she has no parents and she's been alone all her life until Shao Kahn picked her up and gave her the blood powers. Wouldn't it be completely logical for Skarlet to not know who she is when she's been alone her entire life and she had no parents to tell her who she is, thus making it logical for Skarlet to say something like that to Jade? It makes complete sense that Skarlet is an Edenian. Just because she was an orphan on the streets of Outworld doesn't mean that she can't be an Edenian orphan that was found. And if you're gonna find any Edenian, they're going to be found in Outworld because Outworld conquered Edenia. So who knows, maybe Skarlet's parents were killed in the middle of Shao Kahn taking over Edenia, and she was too young to remember anything of her past. And chances are, other characters don't know anything about her either because, once again, she's just a random orphan and a random person on the streets of Outworld. So it makes sense that a character like Jade and Katana wouldn't know that she is also and a Denian. Now, how Rain knows about this, we don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's not important. The point is that this is not a retcon. It's more of added information to the character. All right, so let's move on and talk about Rain and Tanya. So we got a little bit more information as to what happened between Rain and Tanya after Mortal Kombat X, specifically after D'Vorah's chapter in Mortal Kombat X, because that is where we last saw them, and we didn't get to see what happened to them after Kotal won the battle for the Outworld throne. So first of all, in an intro dialogue between Rain and Jackie, Rain reveals to her that he and Tanya split ways after Kotal won the throne of Outworld.
Whatever happened to Tanya?
We parted ways. Lost Kotal.
Should have formed a loser support group.
And so what happened after that? Well, it turns out that Kotal captured Tanya and had her executed. This was revealed in numerous intro dialogues with numerous characters, so it's not like an Easter egg of something, or it's not like a throwaway line. It is very, very clear that Tanya died after the events of Mortal Kombat X. I know a lot of Tanya fans are going to be very, very sad about that. And I feel ya, it is kind of a bummer as somebody who really, really likes Tanya's character. But where specifically was this said? Well, again, it was in numerous intro dialogues, and specifically with Rain and Kitana, Rain and Mileena, Mileena and Kotal, and Mileena and Collector. I'll let you guys listen into those intro dialogues.
What happened to Tanya?
For her treason, Kotal killed her.
You face the same punishment, Rain. But for you, Tanya would be alive.
I am not to blame for your failed rebellion.
It was your plan, Rain! Jade will die, as Tanya did.
Return her to me, Mileena.
Never! You must feel my pain! Where is Tanya's body?
That knowledge is not for sale at any price.
Then you are useless to me, Collector!
And there you have it. Tanya is currently dead, and probably means she will not be DLC in the future for Mortal Kombat 11. I never thought she was going to be DLC in Mortal Kombat 11 because she was already DLC in Mortal Kombat X. I know you may say that Rain was also DLC in Mortal Kombat 9, but remember, that came out 11 years ago, and that was 2 Mortal Kombat games ago, and Tanya was 1 Mortal Kombat game ago. I know it's a big bummer, but let's just wait until Mortal Kombat 12 or something like that. Now, the last things that I wanted to talk about are very, very small. They're almost like throwaway new information, new lore, but it is worth mentioning because this video is all about new story and lore that we found out from the Kombat Pack 2, or when Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate was released. So there's an intro dialogue between Rain and Noob Saibot, where Rain kind of hints, and Noob Saibot also kind of hints, that Quan Chi is alive? Let's take a look at the intro dialogue.
Is it true Quan Chi lives?
If it does, he lurks in the shadows.
Shadows cast by you behind.
So yeah, I don't really know what to make of this. It's not really important. It kind of just seems like a throwaway line to kind of say, ooh, look at this Easter egg. Is Quan Chi alive or something like that? Whatever it is, it doesn't really seem like it should be taken seriously. The other new small information that we found out is the name of the woman that Argus had an affair with. We all know that Argus slept with a mortal woman while he was with Delia, and that woman's name was Amara. And that's basically it. The whole thing about Argus being this asshole and just being a huge bitch in Rain's ending is nothing new. We always knew that about Argus. Argus is always just this huge prick. But that one bit of information about the woman's name is new information. And there you have it. That's all the new lore that we found out from the Kombat Pack 2 or from Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Let me know if there's anything that I missed in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about all this new lore and story information. A little bit of small stuff here and there, but you can't really expect things from just a couple of intro dialogues and when you don't have a story mode, but that's okay. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a big thumbs up and subscribe for all things Mortal Kombat. Alrighty, I will see you all in the next video.